All right.
So this is turn 16 right now, correct?
16. Torpedo or
No torpedo
movement.
so U-boat movement. So this guy, again, they're just for clarity, like what I'm doing is I'm turning them, moving them one, and then turning them back just to kind of hold position.
Yeah. All right.
3 and 4. He just doesn't have great solutions. Okay. Spotting.
I can't see anybody new, I don't think.
I don't think I got anybody new either because I moved. And there's no new IDs. So TDCs. So for, let's see, that's my W boat. I'm going to pull for both. 3 and 5. So 3. We got a bunch of zeros for U-boat W. He's not having the best TDC time in the world. Wait, what happened?
I'm going to try to improve mine.
I'm a little confused. Oh, it's going to be under here. There it is.
I'm not going to improve the +2, that's for sure. These two.
So X, TDC 5 is a 0. So I'm going to pull for 4
Move
and then 5. Go ahead.
that one. No.
4.
What else can Z?
5. Wow.
Stern, torpedo. All right.
So what do you got here? You got TDC there.
I got 3 of them here, and this guy's got 2.
Okay. Okay. Your yeah, your Z sub's done pretty good in terms of TDCs. Wait, which one has 3?
Z.
Oh, sorry. The TDC 0 thing. I did not. Like it looked like a blank to me. Okay. Back to drawing for visual search.
Yep.
Still nothing. Not having as big an impact.
I'm not sure that surprises me.
Well, I think, yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I have a feeling that we're getting it by having drawn it like 10 turns now or so. It's maybe a little bit statistically improbable, but probably not that bad. All right, so that's the end of that turn. So we move on to turn 17.
Oh, wait.
No?
Did we do convoy movement?
Oh, we didn't do convoy movement. Good point.
Say.
Moving 2 this turn, right?
Yep. I mean, my whole turn was based on
Convoy movement. That's fine.
Convoy movement or everything I was trying to tee up.
So convoy movement. Then we get to move to turn 17.
17.
No torpedo movement.
Yep.
So U-boat movement. So I'm firing in 2 turns, basically, man. Because I'll be in my rows in 2 turns.
Maybe firing this turn.
Okay. That'll just make my life difficult, but it's okay. Okie
I
dokie.
think I can pop up one. Yeah, I think I can actually pop up one.
You can. Yeah, basically because you turn. Well, how far can your Y boat turn per turn? Like what? How many?
Yeah, so
Yeah, your Type 9 boat can only. Oh,
he can do
rotate.
three
Oh,
sides.
you can do three sides. Oh, that's when he's underwater.
Yeah,
Yeah, so basically
oh,
you can turn forward, move up one, then turn back. So
and
it's
then turn. Yep.
yeah, so you can move up.
So I'll do that. I'll do that this turn, and then next turn it's torpedoes away.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
What
Okay.
sucks?
Well, that's because I'm not firing for two more turns, but it's okay.
Oh, why are you?
Because
How are you going to do that out of curiosity? This
well,
turn you're going to pop up here, and then you're going to slide down.
wait, I already moved. I already moved. So
Okay.
this turn I'm going to slide to here, right? On convoy movement.
Okay.
Then next turn I'm going to
Yep.
pop up, and then I'll pop back up to here, and then on convoy movement I'll pop down to here.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I'm not firing this turn. I'm firing next turn. Well,
Oh,
next turn
okay.
you'll be all lined up.
Uh actually I think yeah. Yes. Yes. After convoy movement next turn. Yes, we're on. Yeah. Sorry. After two more convoy movements, I'm firing. Put it that way.
Yeah.
All right. TDCs. So all of them are kind of sucky. So I'm gonna draw for 3 and 5. Oh yeah. I just can't improve these TDCs. So my X boat, he has 1, 3, 4. X boat. So he's gonna pull for. Let's pull for 4.
Two. All right, so two first. Plus 2 and 0. That's pretty good.
I'll also put TDC4 over here, just in case. Or TDC2, I think that is. All right, I've done my TDCs.
All right. Y-boat's not having quite the same TDC luck.
You're having my luck. Still doing better than me. I guess you got a bunch of -1s, actually. Or maybe you got a bunch of -1s. Wow. The bow on Z is going to be a fun time.
Okay. 2 is not up. Yeah. All right.
Okie
So
doke.
now it is TDCs are down. ASW move.
Yep. We just got a
Got.
escort check.
All right. So how's this work?
So draw a random 1 to 4 to find out what quadrant it goes into. So
1.
it's going to go here.
Yep.
And draw a 10.
4.
So it is going to come from ship So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right here.
Okay.
So what that means, and where this is what I think helps with the game is these guys are no longer going to be able to fire and then just duck out of the map because there's an escort request here now.
Yep.
So we basically put an escort request here. This guy thinks he saw something.
Okay. He's probably right.
He might be right. I'm glad we got to see that though, and everything, because we get a chance to see how that impacts things. And that's what I like about it is I was literally just sitting here thinking like we're going to be able to fire our torpedoes, and then both of us are just going to be able to exit the map. But that's now no longer true. We're going to have to stick around for at least a couple of turns to deal with the aftermath.
Yep.
All right. So let's see, where are we? So that is. So do we do anything with that now? That was at the.
Nope. That's all. I think that's all that happens. Well, we hold on real quick. We can take a peek. It's basically the.
No, it's actually here.
Oh, so. No, it's just an escort request. It's just that's all it is. We're past that.
But now
I guess
we have to do this.
I guess we do it immediately. So it's like it goes from 4 to 3.
So
like
first
right out of the chute.
We check the quadrants, and that quadrant didn't hit, so we just reduce it by 1.
Yep. Okay.
And that's pretty much all we do now. That's all we do now. Yep.
So now it's convoy movement.
And this is an odd turn, so it's
odd
1.
Turn.
It's 1.
Yep.
1. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Convoy movement, no torpedo reload, no attack.
No damage control.
On to 18.
On to 18. So I am moving, basically
ending up
treading water a little bit. And now I need to get some decent TDCs. So
let's see. Z-boat has a -1. I think he's just going to try to improve the one he's got.
So W is going to pull 1 and 2.
Nope. And yep. All right, so that's good. Then he's just going to try to improve what he's 2.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I may not be able to do that. Yeah, I can't do that.
All right.
Hang on 1 second. I'm just trying to figure out where to put TDC2. All right, so I'm pulling for TDC1, which is a -1, and TDC2, which is a +1. Got them completely backwards. And then my other guy is going to pull for... He's going to pull for 1 and 4 to try and improve them. 1, 4. Nothing improves. Okie doke. That's it.
ASW.
ASW.
So first thing is there a visual sighting again, right?
There is not this turn. There were some green checks, but not ones that affect us. So now we pull to see if which quadrants activate. Yep. And this quadrant does activate.
Yep. That's a bummer.
Yeah, but I
would like that to have waited just a little while longer.
Yep.
So,
is there an escort request marker in this quadrant? Yes.
Why, yes, there is.
Place 1 escort plus 1 hidden captain in this quadrant's intercept box.
Up there.
We could crash dive, but I am not gonna crash dive. Wait, so remind me how, oh Lord,
Do what?
this is not great, is it?
So place one escort. We basically got to determine distance. He could be on top of us, and we're at the surface. It's not great. It's bad.
So it's the distance, but it's the distance to the escort request marker, right?
I don't remember.
We change. Well, actually, I'm just reading this. So, well, first things first is we get to decide if we're going to crash dive.
Going to crash dive, right?
Yep.
I'm not. I'm shooting at stuff.
I'm shooting at stuff too. I'm going to take a chance. So if a new escort was drawn, we draw a hidden captain. Then we replace escort request marker with escort assigned marker matching the ID. So we change this into assign escort 3, right?
I think that is correct.
So we get rid of this. Then we draw a distance.
Yep.
1 to 2.
Random 2.
So it's 1.
Only 1 away from getting to that spot.
Yep.
So, which is 2 would have been nicer.
Yep. So each escort on the attack map targets one U-boat that is within range. So the thing is everybody's within range because we're all on the surface.
But he's not there yet.
Oh, he's not considered on the attack map if he's up here?
When he gets here,
he's on the attack map.
He'll be here, and then he'll start the process.
Got it. Okay, so we will have a chance to be underwater by the time he gets there.
We should have one chance to get on. Well,
yeah, we can dive on our movement next turn because we're going to launch torpedoes this turn.
True. Yep.
So I think that's the end of that, right?
I think that's the end of that. Yep.
So we're not going to get away scot-free here, but convoy movement. So
no, it's going to get tense for somebody at the end.
So the convoy moves 2. So this escort assigned marker moves, right?
Yep, that moves 2 as well. And that is it.
Now we're
torpedo reload, U-boat attack.
U-boat attack.
I'm launching everything.
So we can't. Can we launch both? We can't launch both stern and bow at the same time, can we? Or can we? Because we're on.
Yeah,
the
we
surface?
can.
Because we're on the surface, we can.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's verify, but I'm almost positive.
I couldn't. Do you know where it might be? It's probably.
U-boat attack is 59.
59.
A U-boat. All bow and stern tubes may fire if surfaced. Bow or stern if periscope depth.
All right. So, firing that.
I'm just firing everything.
Yeah, just.
Wonder how often you don't fire everything.
I don't know.
Now, there's something about we have to do.
Yeah, give me just a second here. I got one more to do.
Oh, yeah.
And then this guy, I need to mark that T1 for U-boat 7 is the TDC is worse. Or sorry, for U-boat X. Because it was outside his arc. So I'm going to basically decrease his TDC by 1 because he's firing he's firing up here.
Yep.
Right, which is outside that front arc.
Yeah. And so this guy
Yeah, he'd be the same thing. So his 4.
Well, hold on a second. You know what we didn't do? Did we do convoy movement?
Yeah, we did. That's how
We
we got
did.
in these
Okay.
rows.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this is the
So I
main
got the same thing. I got to do that with that torpedo with
4.
torpedo 4.
Yep.
Torpedo 4. Why do I not have a 4 on
You
Y?
also need to do it for torpedo 2 on Z.
Yeah. But I 1,
Oh wait, it's
5.
sorry, it's torpedo 4. How come you don't have a TDC for that?
No, what did I put it
Wait.
on? Oh yeah, I do. All right.
So
And then which one on Z boat?
wait a minute. Z-boat. Oh, Z-boat was T2. That guy right there.
What number is it?
T2.
E2. Well, he's down to a 1. All right.
So now what we got to do is, so all of these are going to be 1 turn away, right? Because they were all within 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a bunch of random 2s, and we're going to just
See, this guy is also T6s as well.
oh, T6s as well. Okay, sorry.
Yep.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 torpedoes in the 16 ships targeted. So moving from top left.
And basically it's a random 2 because they're 1 away.
Yep. Yep. Top left,
All
moving
right.
top left.
Yep.
So that's a 2.
Yep.
2. 1. 2.
How does this help out of
1.
curiosity?
Well, it means that you can't always time the torpedoes to land at the same time.
No, but they'll only get worse, right?
No, no. So they'll only get worse for the 1s. So truthfully, it doesn't really make much sense here now that we're 1 away. But if you're firing from farther away, they can get better.
I feel like doing it on 1s is actually giving you more. It feels silly.
Well, if you're 2 away, you're drawing on a 3, so they can hit on a 1. So if you're firing from longer range, it makes a bigger difference. It's true. So doing it for this, truthfully, it's not going to make much difference. But let's keep playing it just for purity.
I don't understand it. I think.
Well, again, I think where it makes more of a difference is if you're firing from farther away, because it's
What is the torpedo taking longer to hit? How does that help the problem they're trying to solve?
If you're farther away, it can take less time to hit.
Yeah, so that's my opinion. Is it ought to be worst case.
Well, we can't.
It can only get better.
Can't hit on a 0.
Right. So the ones you wouldn't even check. Is what I'm saying.
You could do that.
That's what I'd recommend.
Okay. Well,
It's not their rules, so we're trying to play them.
Exactly. Do you know where we are?
I just did that one, so I think
That's a 1.
so that's 2 1s in a row. It looks like. So we're here.
That's the escort request. So don't do that one.
Oh, so here. So we're here now.
1.
1.
1.
1.
1. 1. 2. Sorry, that's a 2.
Yep. 1.
1.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
2. 2. 2.
Now, if what I would see is if there was a rule, hey, when the torpedo's in the water, you can't get off the board.
Yeah.
Then I would think, then this makes a difference.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. And I certainly, that was one of my sort of thinkings. And it hasn't turned up here, but it's,
Yep.
you can't
All right.
exit if there's a torpedo in the water. But I think, I think one of the things is that a lot of people were, like, in terms of what people were complaining about, is they were hanging out near the edge of the board, firing at relatively long range, just spending time pulling TDCs.
It was going to take 2 turns, and so they.
Yeah, so they timed everything so that it would, and so this was kind of like made that timing a little bit.
Yeah, you can't count on the timing. I'm just.
I hear you. I completely hear you. I
Yep.
agree. For things that are one away, it isn't really making it any difference to the
It feels like you just skip
playability.
it. It's one. It's going to hit, and you're going to have torpedo requests right away.
Yeah. Okay. So that is torpedo, a U-boat attack. There's no damage
That was
control.
U-boat attack. So
There's
we're
no
right at. We're just
ending.
on to turn 19, right?
Yep. So torpedo move and detonation.
So that turns into a one.
Yep.
One. I'm going to do this. These guys are
Or you
all.
could just delete the ones that are.
That's true. All right.
So this actually, and this here is where it's going to make a fairly big difference too, because pretty much all these quadrants are going to now have escort requests. So now I think about it, so we're not going to get out of here. So I think that's the other thing is firing from longer distance with it guaranteed to take 2 turns to get there. You could fire it and you could slip out before the torpedo hit.
Yep.
Here, like, we're not going to be able to slip out before some of these torpedoes hit. You're actually kind of right though. I'm not. It actually, if you drew a bunch of 2s,
That's my thing. Taking it from 1 to 2 gives you time to slip. It's the opposite effect.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of with you there. I kind of hear you.
I would say it can only get faster.
Yep. Okay. I'll actually mention that to Bruce. We'll see. Okay. So we just got to go through torpedoes now. You've got. Oh, do we have to choose? We have to choose randomly.
This is random.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we
All
want to
right.
do it by ship or torpedo?
Well, if we get on a ship that has multiple, we can do it by ships. But if we get on a ship with more than 1 torpedo, we have to randomize the torpedo
That's
too.
fine. So we'll do 1 through 9 to pick a ship. So ship 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right there, right?
Yep. So you want to grab that and go for it?
So he is large.
Yep.
+1 for being large. I got a +2. I need a 6 or better to hit.
6 or better to hit. Woo!
That's a hit.
That is a hit.
Now, is it a dud, right?
Correct. This is
That-
electric.
Which deck is that?
That's the detonation damage deck.
It is an electric.
It's
it
not
hits.
a dud.
He sinks.
Cool.
Wow. And that was one of them that I had to lower the.
Yeah. So that generates an escort request or a targeted request?
Well, I think we should just look.
I can't remember.
Where is that? Is it here? Yeah. Fire.
Targeted request.
Where do you see it?
Right where my
Okay.
success.
Oh yeah.
Targeted. Oh no,
Yep,
that's
it
if it's
hits.
sorry. That's if it's spotted. That's if the G7A is spotted during the day.
Oh, U-boat detonation is what we're looking at. Wrong place. Place an escort request.
Oh, escort request.
Yeah.
Hit escort request. Okay, because
So-
these are the ones that can kind of move around.
And these will move around.
Yes, as we
There can only be one, which it's a bummer that one.
Yeah.
So we should have. Did I do the wrong? That was here. I just did the wrong.
Oh, you did the wrong guy.
Yeah, I did. That was dumb.
Well, wait.
That's there. That's there. I need to go get the returns. I need to go get that thing back off of my ship that 5 VP did not get.
But there there a torpedo on that 5 VP? Or
there was, yes.
Which torpedo
yes.
was on it?
I returned torpedo 5. I think
4. I think I'm guessing it's 4 because it's right there.
No, it was torpedo. Yep, 6 should have a, because it was the stern.
Okay.
That guy was coming in this way. This was torpedo 2.
Okay.
Is what it was. The torpedo's still on the.
Okay. So that wasn't the guy who had. Oh no, he did have.
This guy had
-1.
the escort request and was sunk.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So.
No, that was me.
1, 2, 3.
So where did the ship go that was sunk?
It's right here.
Thank you. I knew I put it somewhere. That's Z.
Did you record those 4 VP?
I did not.
I just did.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which makes them
6. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I think.
Right. Oops.
So I think there's 2 torpedoes here. So now I got to draw 1 to 2.
I think you can. Well, you can randomly pick which torpedo because there's an electric and a steam.
So it's going to be the first one.
All right. So your steam torpedo.
Did you clear the attack?
I did. Yep.
He is
large.
Oh, this could.
Oh,
be,
look at this.
This is going to be a good one. So
Holy smokes!
+4 against a 7.
You just need a 3 or better.
Okay.
All right.
Steam, right?
Steam. Bam.
Damaged.
Do you? Well, you got another torpedo coming in.
I got another torpedo. Yeah. So we're just gonna mark him damaged.
Yep. And that's 2 victory points. We'll wait until
yeah, let's wait and if I miss him next turn,
yeah,
then we'll send him.
We'll either because it's the same boat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit complete attack.
Yep.
Okay, so we're down to we're still at 8 boats because that one.
Yeah, you're gonna check this one again.
Oh,
right?
we're gonna do this. It's okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna finish this boat.
Okay.
I thought it was what we said.
That's fine.
So.
Not as good, but not bad. So I got to get a 5 or better. No. That's
you
W.
Roll,
that's W.
And the TP for it?
I am going to spin a TP for it.
Come on.
Nope.
Damn. All right.
Okay.
So now I'm going to take the 2 victory points for him being damaged, and we'll move him to the.
You have a damage to turn thing, man.
Do I?
Yeah.
Nice.
You right click and you hit damage to turn.
That's cool.
All right. Okay. So now we're drawing 1 through 7.
Yep.
So it's gonna be
I probably am good through getting these attacks done, and then I'm going to have to.
Okay.
Roll.
So that's this guy, which I think is me.
All right. Yep.
We completed the attack? So I got to get a 5 or better. Wait, what? How big is he? Is he a large?
He is. Oh, we don't know. We hadn't ID'd him. He's large.
He's large. So actually, I got to get a 7 or better.
You got this.
Nope.
Not with that. That's an automatic miss.
Yep. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna re-pull that one. So I'm just drawing a 10 to see if he hits the guy behind him.
Yep.
No. Okay. So now we're down to 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're down to 6. 2. That's this guy.
All right. He is medium. That thing's.
Ooh, got to get an 8.
He needs a 9.
Or 9, yeah.
All right. Well,
see if it slams.
See if he hits that guy.
Yep. Frankly, it's almost the same odds. All right.
Yeah.
No good. And then reshuffle the angle deck.
All right.
So now we're drawing 1 through 10, dividing by 2, because we're down to 5.
Yep.
So the first one.
That guy.
Yep.
You know what we didn't do is we had escort request move down here, right?
Oh, right. Shoot. Correct.
And nothing, we didn't hit here.
We didn't hit anybody else. Correct. You're absolutely correct.
All right. So
that guy, so that's a large.
He is large.
That's not bad. Oh, Lord. You got to get a 4.
All right. I'm spending a TP, damn it.
I understand.
Whew. Got my 4.
Yep.
That is a steam torpedo. So it hits.
It's not a dud.
Sunk.
Good job.
Oops, wrong one again. Sunk by U-boat Z. And the targeted request, actually it goes in this quadrant,
It
right?
does, correct, because there's already one over there.
For escort request. So.
The escort request, yeah.
Basically that
one,
happened.
There's already one here. Yep.
So now this quadrant's in trouble with that.
Yep.
Not that it wasn't going to be anyway. So there's 4 left.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah, couldn't remember what we were doing. So we're going to draw the first one.
Here.
No. That's
I'm sorry.
Uncovered torpedoes.
Here.
Yeah.
Yep. So that guy is large. So that's not quite as good. I need a 9.
You're going to need a 9. Well, at least it doesn't tempt you to draw to spend TPs.
There is 0 temptation.
Oh, wait. You should check to see if it hits this guy though. Before we move on. No.
Nope.
Okay. So, and partly I do that because then it doesn't create a new escort request. All right, so we're down. Now I'm just going to draw like random 3.
Random 3.
I should have just drawn random 4 last time.
We should have.
3.
So third one.
I think do I have 2 torpedoes on that? No. So first things first. So he is a large ship. Oh, I do have 2 on that one. Sorry.
It felt like there was something underneath there.
Yeah. So I'm going to draw a random 1 to 2. On a 1, it's the torpedo I already picked. Let's just go with it. I don't care. It's my 2 subs.
Yeah.
So I have a +2, so I need to draw a 7.
Nice. Steam. Large.
Just damaged.
You and your damage. You can redraw those.
No, I know, but I got another torpedo coming in.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah. It was actually there. This guy, we should have returned that.
So we mark him damaged.
I need to automate. I can automate that. So that's 2 victory points, but we'll wait and see if this guy sinks it.
Yes. So do we hit complete attack here?
And do we randomize which quadrant? I feel like you'd randomize which quadrant.
I think you would randomize which quadrant. So let's draw.
All right, well, let's finish the attack first.
Yeah, that's true. We're doing it no matter what. So Oh, shoot. I hit fire torpedo instead of... Oh, god damn it. Such an idiot.
There it goes.
All right. Sorry, I need to hit torpedo attack. So I got to draw 7.
Is that a large?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did hit him.
You hit him. All right. He's electric.
Not a dub.
Oh, good thing.
Sunk.
Sunk him. There we go. So U-boat X gets the credit.
Sunk U-boat X. So you'll get the other 2 VPs. And then
Actually, I didn't do any VPs. So
oh, okay. I'm gonna draw.
That was 4, right?
Yeah, one. The escort request is gonna be on the left.
Yep.
2, it's gonna be on the right. So it's gonna be on the left.
So this guy's just moving over.
Yep. All right. Random 2. First one. So your torpedo's there.
All right. He is large. God, I keep getting these +1s.
Yeah, it's good though.
So 6.
Oh, you know what? We forgot to reshuffle the angle deck after last time. So we'll just keep going. It's fine, but we got to reshuffle it.
A 6. Hit. He's electric.
Wow.
Thank God. Stunk.
Good. Nice.
Dang. That was Z, right? Yeah.
Sorry, I completed the attack so I could reshuffle so we didn't forget. That was probably that guy. Wouldn't be that guy?
Yeah. I'm
that's
sorry. Why? Yeah.
Did you take
4 more victory points?
Okay.
Up to 19.
Yep. All right.
We just need about 5 more, and we're at our average that we need.
So the last one, if I draw a 1, it's you. A 2, it's me.
So this escort request moves to here.
Sorry. Yes, that escort request moves to there. So on a 1, it's you. On a 2, it's me. So we're going to do your torpedo first.
He's large. So I have a -1. I need a 9. I missed, and I am not.
And your torpedo is headed into an empty space.
Yeah.
So just complete that attack.
I completed the attack. Got it.
And then
I
will do mine. I have also a -1. I have a -2. I need a 10.
Oof. Not very tempting there.
No.
Automatic miss.
Automatic miss.
And does that...
Which direction?
Where he fired from here, so he's...
No, he's pointed the same place. Actually, that's weird. Yours should have been pointed this way.
Mine should have been here.
So technically that 1 was for you to miss that guy.
Yeah, done.
My 3 still misses.
Yep.
Which I'm okay.
And I'm assuming you're not gonna...
No, I'm not gonna spend a TP to try and draw a 10.
To try and draw a 10.
All right, so
Good.
that is the end of all of that.
Yes, what I would throw out is, why don't we, while we're thinking of it,
Why don't we get to the end of this turn?
we have no more observation that I know of, right?
Well, we can do movement, which is important because we gotta get off the surface.
Actually, these guys are all spotted. They were spotted before, right? Last turn for you.
No, because that was that. This is.
Oh, well, then they're not spotted. Because are you going to dive in your movement?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should have done movement first, and then you're going to be underwater. So
yeah. So
I sent us off in a wrong direction.
Yes, you did.
Which is just fine. They're fine.
So I'm dropping both of my guys to 30.
Me too. It is like severe runaway.
But, and I like this, nobody's actually getting out of here without sort of fighting, without sort of dealing with escorts, potentially.
Yep.
Which is good. I like that. Okay, so that is U-boat movement, U-boat observation, TDC is nothing. So
No TDC.
So now we're doing ASW move.
So
move
I think
is
if we
first.
So if we go, yeah, sticks.
So
reduce. So this guy gets reduced
to 0.
And that means this guy
is right there. Correct?
Shows up there. Yep. Place it in the box.
So now...
Now we need to boo a captain and a time on target marker.
Okay.
And what is...
So we reveal...
Oh, it's a random, right?
Time on 4. Time on target is on the captain marker.
Oh, so we got to flip the captain.
Yep. Oh,
5.
Whoa, but also look at him.
It's the good one.
Oh my God, it's that guy.
It's that guy. Holy crap. Well, we might regret this. All right. Now
we draw to see if there's like a random escort request that turns up.
Yep, this is the visual search.
Yep, so nothing.
None. Now we go and check the escort location checks.
So we
have here and here our escort requests.
So
either.
Neither of them. So their escort request goes down by 1 in both cases, right?
So 3 and 3, yep. Then we do the search, which if we look at there's that escalate. It's like they start at 4 and then go out.
Correct. So basically, he's gonna randomly decide between Z and W.
Yep. So
1 is
1 for Z, 2 for W.
That's it. W.
All right. And then he's going to try and do a sonar search.
Now he is this improved elite sonar.
Yeah, he's elite everything. So draw 2 battle cards. He only needs 1. Ugh. He got his 1. Now you can spend attack.
Wait. What are you talking about?
You draw 2. He only needs 1.
What? How is that 1?
Oh, I'm looking at the depth charge. That's how.
He missed.
I'm looking at the depth charge.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. He missed on both.
My bad. No. All me.
Yep.
So that's good.
Yeah, it gives us another turn to get deeper.
So I believe you lower his time on target.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
We lower his time on
reduce
target
time on target
to 4.
So he's not necessarily searching for you anymore.
Nope, I know. Okay. So he didn't search, so he's not doing any attacks. Which puts us back, I think, to convoy movement probably. Right? Because we're all done with this now.
ASW's movement's done. Yep. Convoy movement. And it is a odd turn.
So just 1.
I've moved my 2-1, and this escort request comes down 1, right?
Yeah.
And you already took care of that escort request.
Yeah, and I tried to move the escort, but I got the ship.
Well, actually, this is in that quadrant.
Yep, exactly.
Now.
Exactly. So I can't.
But this guy he doesn't care about quadrants anymore. He cares about 5 away.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's not gonna get to these guys. I don't think he's gonna keep searching for us too.
So that's the convoy movement. Torpedo reload. I'm not even gonna
bother because I'm not coming back up. And
I'm not attacking. There's no damage.
Yep.
So I think we're coming back to turn 20.
We're coming back. Yeah, we'll come back at turn 20. We should be able to finish this pretty quickly and then possibly move on to the next
Yep.
one.
Which I may be able to a little bit later this evening. I'll ping you.
Okay.
We're going out.